All right, 23 and 24 crossbred gilts. These would be the smaller ones in the group. Decided to offer a couple of these we just pulled out and offer some different sizes. We're going to start with this 30-17. She is a short underline gilt, all white kind of a gilt. Should maintain her color. Mother is a Young Love Anchorman from Farrell's. The Jason Williams family showed a few years ago there. She won quite a bit. 2022 would be a calico gilt. We decided to breed her to closing time, as I've talked. The boar we raised there in partnership with Three's Company done a good job. Taking him to those burlier, stouter sows that seem to work, and made a solid white gilt here that's going to be a fun jackpot one. But regardless of her color, if you show her as a light cross, a Yorkshire appearing, or just a crossbred gilt, she's going to be competitive because she's ultra good looking, shapely, square, heavy structured kind of a gilt with a big hind leg that's useful. Looks like center body dimension, one that can get into that march or pass setting if you need to, but going to be competitive here whenever the jackpots start. I think a gilt that's dual purpose in terms of market breeding. Do what you want to do with her. I think she'll feed extremely well and look like that her whole life in terms of having the extra shape, look, design, and bone. I think that gilt's pretty darn good. Solid white gilt there in lot 23. Lot 24 is a 31-9 gilt. Talk some 31 litter barras there earlier. Would be a Good Company. Good Company's the Cinderella son. Out of Quite Frankly there, we've got in stud. We bought out of Perfect Timing from Sloan and Hildy. Bred a lot of sows to him, and darn sure glad we did. In game, Lock It Up sow. This will be a Rodenbeck gilt that Brantley showed a few winters ago. Was very competitive, won some there in the winter circuit, and always does a good job here in her third or fourth litter. I think it kind of made sense on paper. This gilt here is ultra neat looking on the side profile. She's shapely, she's square, she's immature, she's heavy structured. She opens up true and square coming at you. She leaves you with a good hind leg, not as bulky, not as just powerful right now, but I think that's just due to maturity. Her time out of the nurseries, not to her advantage. This gilt's going to be good, and I think going to maintain that quality onto that February-March setting. Another one, market breeding. I think one that's going to be competitive out of a very, very good litter. Predictability should be good. Heaviness to structure, shape, bone, and look. I think that gilt's got a very, very high ceiling.